Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Different, right? Even though in both ways of working on this stage, I tremble with fear. Like I'm shaking right now. Nervous, worried, and thrilled. But that is not what I want to show you, right? I want to show you that I'm confident, I'm self-assured, self-reliant. And let's see how it goes. So before diving deeper into my talk, do you remember all the types of students in your elementary class? Even though we didn't go to the same elementary school, I believe it have a lot in common. So let's take a look. So we have a smart one who always gets 10. We have a friendly one who knows everyone. We have a greedy one who is everyone cursed, right? We have a rich one who always have a latest phone or tablet. We have the leader one, the funny one, the active one, the all-rounder one. They all are unique, memorable, and have their own color. Oh, I almost forgot that's one person who is always in the back and probably just there to the teacher to take attendance. I know it because that's me. I was never considered an outstanding, significant, silent student. But I used to satisfy with that. I feel safe being in the middle, being mid, according to the way Gen Z call it. Then I go to high school, LeQuydon High School for the gifted. And although happy with my status, I still want to try things for fun, and partly because of my own curse. Okay, that's a different story. And clearly did my first step, give yourself opportunities. As I said, I was not good, but also not bad. No one accepted anything from me, not even myself. And honestly, opportunities are everywhere these days. They said, create an opportunity for yourself. But trust me, you just have to look around and grab one. So did I. I did it, I got lucky, I did it, and I got lucky again, and again. Until I got a position with expectations. The forefront part disappeared, and I freaked out. I don't know what to do, so I have to do something that I love to call a trick. Fake it till you don't have to, or fake it till you make it. Sounds cliche, huh? But it works perfectly. So this is a video I recorded after my first debate in a national novice debating championship. No words could describe how worried I was. But I couldn't go home. I have my teammates. I couldn't just irresponsibly give up. So I had to fake it. I walked up to the room and gave a speech like this, like I'm confident and trusted myself, when in fact I didn't. I'm so sorry. Okay. I was so immersed in that role that I didn't even realize how worried I was after every speech, or did I get over it. And I still fake it to this day when I became a debate trainer and was invited to a bunch of debate events. That's what I love about this trick. Someday you won't have to fake it anymore. You actually become it without even knowing. So let's take a more in-depth look about it. Firstly, I believe that confidence can change the game. It gives you the courage to try, to take risks, to ask, to communicate, and to try to overcome any obstacle. But funny, it's something that we can fake. I bet at least one of you had ever heard about how face smiles can actually make us happier, or how power posing like this or can somehow give us more power. It's works for some people and doesn't for the others. But I don't think that fake it till you make it is all about the confidence. On the other hand, I care more about the idea of mimicking. So as a children, We imitate our parents, then our peers, but growing up made us find this natural learning process artificial or even distasteful. I used to think the same way. I want to be different, you know. Being imitation is really feeble and cheap. Until I found out that nothing is original. Even the great and innovative artist Pablo Picasso once said, art is theft. And art is theft, so we become what we think we are. I act like the person that I want to become, and then slowly become that person. Pay attention to how we present ourselves to others, and then strive to be the people we claim to be, rather than changing from the inside out. We bring the outside in. But please don't get me wrong. Blind acting is the worst. Be a professional actor and understand what you are doing. It requires knowledge, actual action, and asking for help. Yeah, I really enjoy using this trick, but there is a big negative drawback of fake it till you make it. Have you ever heard about imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome, also known as the imposter phenomenon or the imposter experience. This is the feeling that doubting your abilities, thinking that you are not worthy of your current achievement or attention, and the fear of being exposed, that someday someone will come to you and say, hey, I know you are just a fraud. Does that sound familiar to you? Because it does to me. I always feel like all the success and accomplishments I have are due to luck, even the chance to be here. I was afraid that right before my speech, a member of an organizing committee would come to me and say, I'm sorry, but I don't think you are good enough for this TED Talk. Can you please don't ruin our event and go home? Okay, just kidding, they're really nice. But anyway, that's what imposter syndrome feels like. And clearly, if fake it till you make it, makes it worse. Because before you actually make it, you are a real imposter, right? Okay, this is what imposter syndrome feels like. And once they found that about 70% of all people have felt like an imposter at some point. Imposter syndrome often affects who are highly capable professionals. So most likely, more than half of the people in this room right now have this kind of self-doubt. Let me tell you something. Albert Einstein, you know him, right? He's described himself as an involuntary swindler. Or Michelle Obama once said, I still have a little imposter syndrome. It never goes away. We tend to think that other people are better than us. And our chances are actually theirs. And we think that we are alone in thinking that way. But you are the only one who can see how hard you struggled and how hard you faced your weaknesses. And you can only see when other people, reach their goals without knowing how many times they have fallen and how hard it is to give up again. So, Michelle Obama offered us a secret. I have been at probably every powerful table that you can think of. I have worked at non-profits. I have been at foundation. Yes, she worked a lot, and she found out that they are not that smart. So if you have to face this imposter syndrome at the moment, grab a notebook, a diary, a small piece of paper, and reward yourself. Write down a list of your accomplishments that you are proud of, and review it whenever you feel like a fraud. This is much more effective than building a flashy, bogus image of someone else. Well, furthermore, stop comparing yourself to others. I know it's much more easier said than done. I still compare myself to my friends, my classmates, my peers, my cousins, or even a random person I meet on the street. And I'm not gonna lie, that's made me feel small, useless, incompetent, and like a failure. So what do? I'm trying to not give a crap. We all have some invisible things that we are fighting. So tomorrow, give yourself opportunities. Overcome the imposter syndrome by rewarding yourself and stop comparing yourself to others. Pretend like you are a wonderful person because you are. Thank you.